Hey, it's Glenn, and I'm going to be talking to you about my short story, The Gift. My very, very, very short story, The Gift. So this story, I actually didn't write it at first. I sort of bullet pointed it and made it up from the bullet points during sort of a message I did for the youth group that I was the youth director for at the time. And I went back to my office after that and pretty much I remembered word for word how I had said it out loud and wrote it down that way, fleshed it out because I liked it so much. And you know, it wasn't one of those things I was like, I'm going to publish this and make money. This was, again, published for free on my website, which I've mentioned in videos before. My early short fiction was never intended to be for sale, so while this one is definitely so short I hate that people pay 99 cents for it, it's also one of my most widely read stories, which surprised me to find out recently how many people over the years have read this story. And I like it. You know, it's gonna work better, I think, when I put it in a collection, a book that has lots of stories, and then I won't feel bad about people paying for the book and getting this story that's really, really short with that purchase. But the point of it is that it's sort of from a religious viewpoint of prayers and unanswered prayers, where sometimes you pray for something specific and you don't get that, and you feel like your prayer wasn't answered. I think that's the topic we had that night at youth group. And really the prayer has been answered, but not in the way you thought it should have been. I mean, that's really what this is about. A man prays, or angel comes to the man after a war that wiped out most of humanity and asks what he needs. He tells him he misses music and he's tired of the heat of the sun, and the angel hands him an acorn and says, this is what God thinks you need, or says that you need. And the man's ticked and tosses the acorn and wanders for 3 decades. Same thing happened to a woman who, and this is definitely not a commentary on gender and saying women are smarter than men. This is just, could easily flip the roles or make them both men, both women. Doesn't matter. That's not what this story is about. It's just about two people with two different responses to being given a gift they didn't ask for that turns out to be a gift they did ask for, because the woman got the acorn, planted it, she got shade from the heat, she got music back because birds showed up and squirrels showed up to keep her company, and then, you know, she prays for a parrot later, or asks the angel when he comes back 30 years later for a parrot so she could have someone to actually talk back and forth with. And then the man shows up. He's not a parrot, but he can do the job. And I mean, that's it. That's all there is to this story. It's just sort of an illustration that sometimes blessings come in unexpected packages. Sometimes, religious or not, you want something out of life. Say you're trying to reach a goal and you get something that you think isn't going to be helpful and it turns out to be exactly what you needed. You know, I've had that with writing. Like, it seems like every delay, every setback leads to the project coming out better in the end. And you know, it was just kind of saying, don't disregard the seemingly trivial gifts that life hands out as you go, because you never know which acorns you're handed that are going to grow into oak trees. That's really the point. So I hope you took the time while this book was free to read it. Like I said, it's 99 cents at this point. Just understand before you pay that 99 cents that this story is very, very short. So that's all I've got to say about The Gift for now. If you have any questions that I didn't address, please send them to me and I'll answer them in a future video. But for now, that's all I've got to say, so I'll talk to y'all later.